What's up guys, it's your boy Fiskitti here and welcome back to another video here on the internet. So, I realized something that I haven't really shared with you guys on the channel is what I'm doing down here. I may have talked about it in one of the previous videos, but I'm essentially clearing out this area under a mushroom island. Stoneling! Because mobs don't spawn in mushroom islands. Sorry, hostile mobs specifically don't spawn in mushroom islands. And so I want to do some underground stuff that plays with lighting a good bit. And so I figured this would be the best place to do it. And so probably over a year ago at this point, honestly, I think it may have been like 2 years at this point. I started clearing this place out, and there's a lot that you can't see that I've done over the last long time. But I was looking into these guys for one of the mods we've got, and you know, I did a little bit of research on the stonelings, and so if we kill the stonelings, we get the item they're holding, so in this case a creeper head. That's lovely. And a stone heart, which we'll talk about, or diamond heart, which we'll talk about those here in a minute, because I'm excited for those. But one of the things in this quark mod is these cockatrices. Tortoise with an E, T-O-R-E, instead of normal tortoise spelling. But I had this brilliant idea before I actually looked at the article, and I was like, we gotta test it out before I look. I was like, what if we get shears? And so I'm thinking, if we shear, it's not doing anything. Do we get their stuff if we kill them? I do think we get their stuff if we kill them, actually, now that I think about it. I don't think they attack, I don't remember, I'm pretty sure they're neutral mobs. Oh my god, nope, they do attack. They most definitely do attack. Oh. And they don't drop their stuff. What? I wanted the shears to work. I probably shouldn't have attacked that thing. Poor little guy. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna keep looking at the article then. Okay, so hitting tortoise is bad, but we can mine the stuff off their back, and that's 6 lapis for one thing. That's a lot. They can also regenerate their ores, apparently, if you give them something called cave root, which I have no clue what that is, but that's interesting. You know, a pickaxe, honestly, like, I feel like it's less intuitive, but it makes more sense. Just because I guess everything else in the game uses shears. Yeah, uses shears pretty much. Oh, so that's iron. You could literally make a redstone farm, or a lapis lazuli farm, or an iron farm. I think it's iron, coal. You could make a coal farm. Whoa. I don't remember if they regenerate the same ore or if it's random. But anyway, this is cool. Also, they can't be bred. I feel like it's a little overpowered to be able to farm, specifically the lapis lazuli. I feel like it's a little overpowered to be able to farm that with these guys, even though it's probably not. You probably can't really do it on an especially big scale. But like, at the same time, I feel like this is, it's difficult enough to farm these guys, especially given that they can't breed and everything. So I feel like it kind of makes sense. Give me your ender pearl. Honestly, I don't feel like killing these guys. Honestly though, these stonelings though, like early game, would make it so much easier to get everything. I don't feel like these guys... I'll take that. I don't feel like these guys normally have anything that makes them worth killing. The stonewings. They're just too. They're just so innocent, and I feel like I could kill them because they hate me. Also, attacking the T ortises is a very bad idea. If there were any other mobs around here, that would go downhill real quick. I don't think it makes a sound that makes me feel like maybe they take damage when you attack them, but like I don't think they do. Or when you mine the stuff off their back. Maybe it's also about where you mine with the pickaxe. I don't know. Anyway, this is a really interesting way to get some ore. I do believe. Also, for like because iron farms are a thing, but there's not really a way to farm iron ore, and iron ore I feel like is really good for textures, especially like paths and stuff. So like that could come in some handy. Should emerald. Hey there, buddy. So I guess I should probably explain a little bit what I'm doing here. So I want to work on some bulk storage primarily for the different woods and maybe some of the different stones. And I figured this building would be pretty much perfect for it because, you know, we get to combine actual function with, an aesthetic build that we already have too as a bonus. So the thing I'm kind of working on right now is there's a filter. I'll link the video I'm using in the description, but I'm using this video by Pixel Riffs, season 3, episode 30, and basically this system we're setting up right now works as kind of a filter to keep son of a gun, so help me. This system right here works as kind of a filter to keep the wrong blocks from going in the wrong places, and it has kind of an overflow protection. I'm not good at I don't understand this the best, so if you want the explanation, I'm just gonna let you go watch that video yourself. But basically, we've got some building blocks. We've got this T-pose right here, or T-shape, and then we've got this row of blocks and one down here that we're putting all the redstone equipment on. And then here we have repeaters going into, I believe, this block, 3 redstone and a comparator, and then the hoppers. And I think we're gonna need a couple more hoppers. I think there's a hopper that goes under this and into the chest, which I'll show you that here in a second when I'm actually done with it, or with this row of it. But essentially, bulk storage for our wood is the kind of goal here. And also, I almost forgot the redstone torch goes down here. That's pretty important. That hurt. I almost pulled clutch and got the ender pearl, but nope. Thank God for feather falling 4. Oh, I forgot to mention too. I did actually die a while back while farming at the getting some XP at the Enderman farm. So that wasn't great. We got all our stuff back though, so Honestly, the thing I was most upset about with that is that I lost all my levels, because we need a bunch of levels to repair Ethlos. I think it's our super awesome magnificent bow. And I think it was like 230 something ridiculous. But we were at like 140, and then I fell off and died. Or I didn't, wait, no, I didn't fall off. I got killed by an Enderman on the way back. And I didn't have anywhere to run. It was so upsetting. But yeah, anyway, oh wait, no, I still gotta put the hoppers on. All right, so as far as I understand it, essentially each of these top hoppers has to have 4 filter material or excess material, which I'm just renaming them so that if a stick gets cut in the system, it doesn't mess up the flow of things. But essentially, we put 4 filter material, and then we put in whatever the block is, and it should filter down to 41, and then essentially that acts as kind of an overflow protection, as well as, or like you can put them adjacent to each other. And I'm not really sure exactly how the overflow protection works, but essentially the machine doesn't break if you get too much of whatever it is in there. And also this keeps specifically spruce going into this box. And so for the other ones, like if we do, like we can do oak in this one, and I don't actually have enough oak on me, and it'll essentially do the same thing for that. And so what I'm thinking, what I would like to do, and I think we may have to move these, this specific outpost and probably others as well. I'll have to figure out where exactly I want to place it on this floor. But what I'm kind of thinking is we can have this as maybe kind of a base of operations, but at the very least, this will be kind of our bulk storage area. And so I'm thinking, because we have enough room for the 11 main vanilla blocks that I think we have, which I think this should be 9, and then 10, 11 for the nether ones. And then I'd like to get, I may actually have to shift this down one more. We may need, oh, clutch. What a save. I'll go and get some more of the other blocks and stuff so we can put them in there. And that way too I can show you guys a little more of what I'm actually talking about. Oh yeah, and also I need to go and rename these. I only have one of these renamed. One of the stacks. There we go. How much did that cost? Only 1 level. Yeah, good. Also, something I forgot to mention. I'm using just normal terracotta blocks for the building structure for this. That way we just don't get them mixed up. That sounded like a pillager somewhere, and he sounded a little bit too close. I don't like that. Oh, I need to talk about distant horizons too. I'll talk about that here in a second. Ah, it happened again! Clutch. Hell yeah. There is definitely something out there. Daggum, that's a lot of phantoms. Dang it. Get back here, you foul beast! Swine of the earth! Scum of the earth! Cease thy wretched madness of life. Ugh! Ugh. 1 4. I freaking hate these things. 2 or 4. 3 or 4. Where's the other one? Get back here, beast! Yeah. Well, he scurried off. He got scared. He's so scared of me. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, we killed him. That wasn't so bad. Why was it so much harder to kill the one in the end? That's upsetting. Alright, so I've got most of the 11 main, or I've got all of the main 11 types of wood up here, and I've got I don't have a full floor, so I can't quite back up to show you guys super well, but we've got all main 11 woods along this side, and then in the reverse order on this side, we've got the same types of wood, except on this side, we've got the saplings, and I don't have enough of most of these types of woods to fill out all of these, but I have enough in the hoppers so that it's reserved for that specific item. But what I'm thinking is, I've still got to figure out what I want to do for these floors, but what I'm thinking is we're gonna have this lead down into the floor underneath us, and the floor is gonna be kind of right along here where the whatever the copper part of the tower transitions into the building, or the rest of the building, like the main part. And so I'm thinking we're gonna put a floor there, and then we're gonna have, it looks like 3, 5, 7, looks like about 7 or 8. It'll probably be more than that, but at least 7 or 8 layers of double chests down to that floor to house all of these resources. And I'm thinking that probably we're just gonna continue this pattern down and have maybe about 3 sections for different types of items. And so on this floor, on this third of the building, I want to do I want to do woods mostly. And so I want to have an area for wood, an area for the an area for the saplings, and then I'm thinking we'll have an area for stripped wood, an area for the bark, because we need a way to get the bark, because the bark is really useful, but also, like, you know, that leaves some leftover wood, so I figure we might as well just make an area for stripped wood for those. And then I want to have an area for leaves, and I'm not quite sure beyond that. I'm thinking maybe just having some miscellaneous organization for like azalea saplings and stuff like that, and like azalea leaves. But I'm not entirely sure, because I want to keep it in the same kind of general theme of like trees and that sort of thing, but I'm not exactly sure. And while we're well, there's such a beautiful sunrise, let me mosey on out here. Ah, sweet, made it. Perfect ender pearl throw. Okay, so there's this really cool mod that I installed a while back called Distant Horizons. And you guys may have noticed, if you've been keeping up with the videos, that we can now see off into the distance in the horizon. And so I installed a mod called Distant Horizons that what it does is it essentially takes the stuff off in the distance beyond the render distance and makes kind of like a mesh, like a kind of pixelated texture to represent kind of what's off in the distance without actually using the same kind of graphics resources. That way you can still see off into the distance without it destroying your computer and lagging all over the place. And on top of that, we can use shaders with it now too, which makes me super happy, because now I can see off into the distance without having to have like a crap ton of render distance. And then also I get to keep my shaders where the light looks pretty, which is one of the things I really care about with these builds. And so one of the things, I I'm still kind of trying to figure out how I want to go about the videos and everything. But I went ahead and just kind of made an outline for this building over here. I'm thinking I'll just oof. Yeah, I'll show you guys after the time lapse, but I've got kind of a little tunnel down there, and I want this to be kind of a bridge, sort of like, with a building on top of it. I think this area over here might be a little too tall. I'm not quite sure. So this top section we may get rid of and just do a roof there. We'll see. I'm thinking the roofs on this area and this area over here will kind of balance out the height of this kind of central tower here. But I essentially want this to be kind of like you walk under this path, you walk through the path under this building to get to the village area and that sort of thing. Oh, okay. I'll go and show you guys this, and then I want to show you guys something with a stoneling. Okay, so I'm really jabbing with this little tunnel here. But yeah, we might do multiple of these, I'm not sure, because I want this to feel more like kind of a bridge. We might also just use this and kind of make it bigger in the next one, and do a similar building in the future or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, I'm pretty proud of this little tunnel. We'll fill out the stripped oak with some better texture and some actual stone and stuff. But yeah, and then this, my cousin actually showed me this little sconce design when I was like 12. Yeah, and we have enough iron to do it. It's a you take a torch, whatever you call these things, item frames, and an anvil, and you put them all together, and it looks like a little sconce, little torch strapped to the wall. Okay, so I'm not too sure how this works. I haven't done it. I was saving it. I wanted to wait until I could do it on camera, but apparently these diamond hearts that the stonelings drop, if you right click on a stone. Oof. Oh. Okay, so this spawns a stoneling, and this stoneling is tamed. This guy's ours. And if we feed him a block, like diorite, it gives him a different texture. Diorite. Oh. No. Okay. Oh, we shift, and he holds whatever we give him. Okay. And apparently they walk around more when they're holding a full stack of something. Or they walk around less. But, yeah. He's ours. You better stay away from my stoneling. What are we gonna name him? Guys, what should we name him? What should we name our stoneling? Whatever you guys say in the comments, whatever gets the most likes. I don't know if anyone's gonna see this and comment, but whatever gets the most likes in the comments, if you guys want to suggest a name, that's what we'll name him. Unless it's a little too far out there. But otherwise, if we want to name him Teddy, we'll name him Teddy. Wait, no, Teddy's my pink sheep. If we want to name him Teddy the Second, we'll name him Teddy the Second. Shayna! One got away. What just happened? What the freak? What? That was a rotten egg! Are these friggin' cockatrices or something? What do they eat? Do they eat meat? Do you eat meat? Hey, little buddy! What the freak is this thing? Son of a gun, you stupid... He's protecting us! Where'd he go? There he is. What is this thing? Hey, little guy! I really do feel like I'm looking at a cockatrice. I'm so scared, I don't want to hit one of the freaking cockatrice things. Oh my gosh, we're almost dead. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and name tag the one that looks like a cockatrice. Come here, little cockatrice. That way they don't despawn. I wonder if they like raw meat better. Oof. Let's get rid of the grass block so I can name tag you. What? What just happened? Oh my gosh, I hate you. Okay, I don't know what these things are. Can't name tag them for whatever reason. Can we name tag this guy? Okay, apparently we can't name tag this guy either. Huh. Okay. Weird. Oh. It's probably just because it's not named anything. Just gonna call it creature. Okay, so that's that creature. And then... No, where'd the little cockatrice go? Okay, so that's a stoneling. Where's the cockatrice? Dadgummit. What the freak? Where'd he go? Okay, well, here's this guy. Okay, cool. That's one of our cockatrices. I'm gonna have to look into that. At this point, I'm just gonna assume it's a cockatrice. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe it'll grow up to be. Maybe it'll grow up to be a full-fledged, full big boy cockatrice. Same thing for that guy. We can, if you guys want to drop a name for the cockatrice. Oh, here's the other cockatrice. Honestly, names for all of the cockatrices. I think, I don't know. I think we may just name the first one cockatrice. I need to figure out what they actually are first, though. Okay, anyway, we need to get on to building. I'm kind of winging this one. You know, let's make another stoneling, too. We have the hearts for it. Hey, little stoneling! Cool. Chat. I'm so upset. One of our guys freaking died. I haven't even started building. I also don't know which one it was. No. No. It was the cockatrice! Oh my god, that's a creeper. Oh, thank god for not back. I'm about to die. Oh my gosh. Freak. Our little guy freaking died! He got killed by a freaking zombie! Oh my god, that's another creeper. Why? Why you gotta kill my precious little boy? Come and get it. Come and get it, little creepy boy. Oh my gosh. Oh, he dropped a broken disc. That's upsetting. C4-1811. Do we have to repair that somehow? Spooky, scary skeletons. How I despise thee. We shouldn't have left our poor little cockatrice down here in the caves. I didn't realize this led into a full-on cave system. Dadgummit, why is my zoom not working? Yeah, so I tried to do a time lapse and it didn't save my progress, and so I spent a couple hours trying to update the mods, and that didn't work. So no time lapse. Sorry about that. But we do have over here the beginnings of this build, and I'm realizing you probably can't see it all too well because it's the middle of the night. But yeah, honestly, considering how odd this shape is and how much I just kind of winged it, I'm pretty proud of how this turned out. Probably I'll do a time lapse in the next video when we actually finish this. So yeah. Okay, yeah, so our first little tamed stoneling died, but we still have this one, so we can name this little guy. In fact, I'm gonna go and turn him to the diorite texture. And two of our cockatrice died, unfortunately, but two still remain. We have, I can't zoom, dadgummit. We have this little guy right here that I can barely get to because of all these daggum sheep. And then we have over here this little guy. So we have the colored cockatrice and the white cockatrice. I'm trying not to laugh at how funny that sounds. But yeah, so in the if you guys want to suggest a name for the cockatrice, for the white cockatrice and the colored cockatrice and the stoneling, yeah, go and do that. But this video is already plenty long enough, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Song of the video is Chicken by Your Neighbors for no particular reason. And stay righteous, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Johnny! She is like a giraffe!